our story has been told by the West, and it has been the story of hunger, poverty, civil strife, and so on. Riverwood represents the best model to turn that story around, change the narrative and tell our story in our own way, by our own people. And we are not only working with the Riverwood, we are working with the Odada Foundation, we are working with the distributors, we are working with the broadcasters, and the idea is to ensure that we grow the whole industry, to make it vibrant, to be able to create employment for our youth like a PSSA, and ensure that even our cultural values are told and are captured and promoted within film and broadcast content. So what we are rolling out now is a part of a long-term plan that is going to assist the industry to grow. And I think what is critical is first of all to encourage them to come forward for classification, so that all the movies that are shown on our TV and our cinema theaters across the country, they have been classified by the board. This is critical, and we want to encourage that compliance by supporting this award. Though our role strictly is to classify and rate movies, we have gone a step further to grow the industry, so that we have worked to and to with this compliance and conformity with our culture.
It's our intention to make sure that we get all the stakeholders together, address some of the challenges in the industries, look at some of the tax regimes, and see how we can actually grow this investment by tapping into best practices, getting partnerships from outside there, growing the industry basically for the youth to create employment and meaningful jobs for Kenyans. Everything we're doing is to try and create a conducive environment to grow the industry. This is one of the sectors that has been highlighted as high potential for employment for youth, and we don't want to create an environment that will stamper the growth of this industry, but rather be facilitators of the growth of this industry. So we're looking at all aspects. There is capacity building, there is a whole element of how you film, there's an element of tax. We're looking at everything together so that we can come up with a strategy on how we can actually grow the creative industry in the entire Kenya and in every part of the country, not just Nairobi but everywhere else.